Did you ever think Brandon was gay?
So everybody thought that. He was like crossing his legs.
What? When?
Ask Marcio. You used to do that.
I used to
just like him. So you cross your legs.
Anyways, Mom, but you were, so when I told you about me doing OnlyFans, and you found out what it was, and I told you, so you hearing me say that for the first time, like, what did you like really think about that?
Can I really say that?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yes.
Do you guys? I don't know if I should.
Yeah, would you? No, I think you should.
Yeah,
because okay, can I frame like?
Yeah.
So imagine there's like some OnlyFans creators and they haven't told their parents yet. Maybe they might watch this pod to be inspired to tell them.
You're their spokesperson.
You know, like I think it's a really special episode that we actually got. You know, his mom, you on here. Like not a lot of people do this. Not a lot of people are comfortable with doing this. So I think you could inspire some people or inspire some moms. You know,
agree.
Welcome to the Wild Podcast, Mother's Day special.
I'm Brandon Cardoso.
I'm the Julian Barboza.
Today, I would say we have a real special guest here. You know, I don't think it can get more relatable than this, but we got my mom on the podcast.
Brandon's
today.
mom. Let's clap it up for her.
Mom, woo! Hi, Mom.
Hello, guys.
How are you doing?
Well,
doing good?
I'm good, actually.
Thank you for coming on, by the way. I know it takes a lot of guts to come on here.
Yes, let me tell you.
And be in front of all the cameras and lights. You know what I'm saying? But
yes.
Yeah, this is definitely new for you, Mom. So thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for inviting me.
Of course. Yeah, no, so I decided to fly my mom out for Mother's Day weekend, you know, just to spend the time, quality time with my mom, showing her around, you know, the LA lifestyle that we live,
right,
and to show her how it's like. And how are you enjoying LA so far, Mom?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm going to go back to New England, to be honest.
Oh, really? Oh, you want to stay out here?
This is lovely. I love this place, like the vibe, the energy. And I think the weather is helping, right? It's
Wait, is this your first time?
My first time.
Fire.
Yes.
Was it what you expected? What did you expect about California when you first came here?
Well, that's a good question. I had this vision that everything was like New York, like all the lights but here it's like it's cleaner, it's more organized. So I really love that.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to be like so clean, honestly. But it's actually very clean and very, I mean, I loved it. I loved it, everything.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. And I know we still got many more days to, you know, while you're out here.
Brandon just told me it's just a sample so far. I said, oh my God, what else?
Yeah, there's a lot that happens around here. It's really fast. But I guess we can get straight into it then. You know, we got a couple questions here just want to ask you, you know, and, you know, I really want you to be honest with all these. And to be honest, Mom, I actually never really knew, like, how you felt about doing what I do, you know, and it's, you know, what I do is a lot different than a lot of people. And, you know, now I want you to be honest and, you know, I want all the answers that you're going to give us to be your true, honest feelings.
Wow. Yeah. So that's go all the way back when you used to do You, right?
Oh, You Now?
Yeah.
You Now? Yeah.
Now.
Julian was on that too.
Yes.
Were you?
Yeah, I did. You
Wow.
know.
He was definitely one of the top creators because when I was doing it, and I've already said this too in the first couple episodes, that I used to watch Julian too on You Now, you know, and that's how I also got introduced to him. And then I started doing it, trying to come up from doing all that social media stuff. And yeah.
So it's funny because when you're doing that, so I never knew what path you're really gonna follow, because I thought maybe music or maybe, you know, a content like the YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I see you working on the lives, and I say, what is really gonna focus on? That was like my top question. But with the time, you know, you got TikTok going, and then Instagram, and the tours. So that was what, like after 2 years,
2 years of doing
right?
it, yeah,
that you started. So I still like say, what are you really gonna do?
Yeah.
And then when you moved here, you actually told me that he's just gonna go for a while, because I never wanted him to move out.
Really?
And then he says, yeah, I don't like, you know, if they come to me and say,
so
well,
you would be fine with him being like 30 years old still in Moochie?
yeah, I'll be perfect.
For real?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even know that either. Man, that's crazy.
I think all the mothers want that. I mean, yeah, of course you want it to be independent and get your life, but you know, we love the son's company.
Right.
I'm saying that, but yeah, I'm happy that he's independent and have his own life now. But going back when he moved, he just told me that he's going to pack his things. He's going to pack good because it's going to take a while to come back home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the message back then, but then I realized, I think he's really leaving me.
Dang.
Yeah.
But yeah, then when he came here, I wasn't sure the work that he was doing.
Wait, so you didn't know he was doing OnlyFans?
No.
No.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't know.
No. Social media, that's how I got.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what I was been telling you.
So when you moved here to LA, how long were you doing OnlyFans already?
Like, I would say probably like a year already into it.
Damn.
That I was just doing it.
Betrayed.
You feel betrayed me not telling you? I mean, see, I guess how would someone go about telling their parents that they do that kind of work, I mean, especially when they first do it and it's not as successful yet, you're not making much. So again, you seeing me do social media, right, trying to do these different things, and then imagine me telling you what I'm doing, but I'm still trying it out, not even sure if I'm doing it. I feel like it's a really big risk for a lot of other people. For me, I was just like, what do I really got to lose? Like, I'm out here still trying to grow myself, whatever it is. Could be financially, it could be just career-wise, whatever. But I just thought that this was the path that I wanted to take, But
yeah, I think it's hard. I don't know about Jillian and the other young man that worked at.
Yeah.
But for an example, you grew up in the family. We are traditional.
Mm-hmm.
We have our thinking. So I can only imagine how it was for you to say, Mom, I'm going to go this way. This is the path I'm taking.
Yeah.
My reaction,
Mm-hmm.
even that I have open mind,
Right.
I think it's, the way I was raised, it's totally different. Totally different when I was 25.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure. So I can only imagine how difficult it is for you guys to come up with the parents with the news.
Yeah.
So I think I actually have a question for you guys. How long it took you to tell your parents?
See, I can't relate because my mom always kind of just put her full trust into me. Like,
Right.
She supported anything I wanted to do, really. Obviously, she had her standards and beliefs, but I feel like for me, too, and how I'm going to raise my kid, I'm never going to limit my kid in what they want to do. Like, I'd rather than be super successful at whatever they pick, if they want to be a painter, even though it's not going to make a lot of money or whatever, like, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. And that's kind of how my mom was. Like, she might not agree with it, but if that's what you truly love, you got one life to live. So if this is what you want to dedicate your life to, then go ahead. And I've always been pretty smart in what I do, so she just kind of trusts my opinion. But I also think, too, like, I've moved out. Before I started doing this, I was already doing social media, so, like, she couldn't really tell me no to not do it. She just got
But she knew back then that you're going to go that way?
Nah, she didn't. Like, it was like me.
I'm
I'm 22 right now. I'm 21 when I started it. So it's like, you can't really tell a 21-year-old, no, you can't do. Like, I've already been an adult for 3 years.
Yeah.
She couldn't really say nothing,
Yeah.
But
So
I never really told her. It's just, I've already moved out. I think that's like if you move out, you could kind of do whatever you want, right?
Yes and no, because you still have to talk to her.
I mean, I talked to her, but what is she gonna say? Like, kick me out the house, take away my phone?
No.
Take away my phone.
Like, there's no consequences.
Yeah, that wouldn't work anymore with you guys. But you love your mother,
right? I love her, but
I think that part, like, you don't want to disappoint her. You don't want to,
yeah. But I also feel like too, like, look, respectfully, we're in a different generation, a different age. We didn't. I feel like if a lot of people in your generation or older generation, let's just say, if they had the resources that we had, I feel like they would do the same thing.
I know. I just told my friend. She goes, "Is your son? He works at TikTok or something? Am I right about that?" I say, "Yeah," and I can't believe how successful these people are because I wish we have that back then.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do OnlyFans. I don't think.
You don't think? See, no. You don't think. But
so,
imagine you're young. Imagine you're young, pretty, single, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, you guys got to tell me a little bit more about OnlyFans.
Oh, I think we can convince you by the end of this pod.
Listen, the thing is, too, you showed me a photo when you were young, too. I'm not going to lie, Mom. If there was OnlyFans back then and you started it, I think you do well.
I don't think, well, it depends. That's why I wanted to know more details because what I hear from this, I think she's a model. She participated of the Big Brother Brazil. and she did OnlyFans, and she said for a picture of her toes or whatever,
Right.
200 something thousand, and say, I don't know.
200,000.
That I would do. I would do easily. But I think it goes.
So if you made 200,000 in a year, does that sound like okay to you?
How much?
200,000 in a year.
Depends where you live.
But okay,
If I would live here, I don't think it would be enough.
Okay,
right?
how about if you lived
damn.
Okay, what
You
if
said 200,000 though?
but imagine though, like
A year, right?
still in Boston though.
A year, yeah.
Yeah.
A year. Imagine still in Boston though. Everything I'm talking about you right now. You're promised $200,000 a year selling feet photos. But right now, your age right now.
Yeah, the thing is, I know it's not gonna stop in the fit photos, so that's the problem.
Oh, you think
that I
But
keep
you're
going?
young, you know. Like imagine back then. I don't want to guess your age.
Yeah,
or
but
assume
do you guys agree that the way I was raised, it's very hard to break the bounds?
Well, because
I guess.
but I feel like now it's a little more normalized. Like imagine if it was
Yeah.
normalized back then.
Yeah,
I think you would have.
Yeah,
No husband, no kids yet. You know.
Mom, I'm telling you, I think I mean you can speak when you were younger, but you right now, I think you still tap into it.
but I think let's skip that.
No,
For
but
example, I watched Brandon on microphone and videos. It's natural for him. That's not for me.
But he built this up. You know, how he talks
He
right
was
now.
born with that on his blood. I wasn't. I was
But
shy.
like
I was on. You know,
Okay, true.
I think that helps a lot. For me to take out those pictures or the things that you guys do, you know, with the cameras and all
right.
the stuff.
I guess
I
not for
couldn't.
everyone.
Yeah, I could.
Hey, let us know. Anyone here watching? Would y'all see my mom naked? Let me know. but-
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything out there.
Nah.
Dang.
Well, but anyways, mom. But you were so when I told you about me doing OnlyFans, and you found out what it was, and I told you. So you hearing me say that for the first time, like, what did you like really think about that?
Can I really say that?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yes.
Do you guys? I don't know if I should.
Yeah,
say
would
it.
you? No, I think you should.
Yes.
Because okay, can I frame like?
Yeah.
So imagine there's like some OnlyFans creators and they haven't told their parents yet. Maybe they might watch this pod to be inspired to tell them.
You're
And
their
you,
spokesperson.
you know, like I think it's a really special episode that we actually got. You know, his mom, you on here. Like not a lot of people do this. Not a lot of people are comfortable with doing this. So I think you could inspire some people or inspire some moms. You know.
Agreed.
So I see like actors and you know when they have sex scenes,
Right.
and they do have like a preparation for that. They there is mechanical, technical things they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, it's really technical. I think they really get into it. And when Brandon told me that OnlyFans, first thing you think it's sex.
Right.
And then I say, to me, I want to ask him, so are you a porno artist?
You're a porn star.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what crossed my mind. I didn't
Right.
say that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he would tell me things that you guys would do. I think it's funny. Can I mention something?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Say it.
It's like the balloons. Like if you pop balloons in your chest.
Oh
Or
yeah, it's a
stuff-
custom that I got. This guy
Yeah.
paid me to just blow balloons and like
Yeah.
pop it.
So that would do easily,
Yeah.
you know, but not showing.
Nothing.
For you guys, it's easy, like your chest. And then for me, well, I'm going to do that.
I mean, you'd be surprised. See, that's the one thing I learned about this, that there's something for everyone. Like they
But then
all have their
that's
own.
when
Like,
OnlyFans became different for me. The division that I used to have. It could be, of course, you know, sex and more,
Right.
but it could be other stuff too. So I think parents out there, they think, you know, oh, my son, it's doing that.
Right.
It's terrible. It's the sexual industry. But I think it opened my mind when he says that there is other stuff you can do.
Right.
And then you start accepting. And I know for sure that goes, you know, deeper and deeper.
I like that answer.
there you
Yeah.
go. There's the answer. And
Yes,
mom,
yeah.
again, appreciate for all the support, you know, and
Exactly,
it got to
no.
where we are right now. And I think a lot of parents out there, like my mom said, to really be supportive of you know, their kids' decisions and what they do. Cause it is a
Yeah.
different generation. And,
Right.
you know, you can only go to college for, you know, X amount of things like a doctor, nurse, this,
That's
this, and
another
this.
thing, because what I wanted for Brandon, go to college, just go to the traditional way. And he just broke that completely.
Yeah, I was getting ready to get kicked out the house because she would always tell me, you always
You
told
know
me this
how
growing
hard
up.
it was to keep him in high school?
Oh, because of the TikTok lives, right?
Yeah, because he was already involved with this, and then all the friends kind of walk away because they were thinking the same way I was thinking.
Yeah, like what is
And now
no
look
future,
at him.
no future. You guys have no future with this. I would sit in a meeting with one of his teachers that would say, "What Brandon's thinking? He got to stop with these videos and focus in class."
Yeah, they would. Yeah,
and
the
I was
meetings.
agreeing with him. So basically, Brandon has everybody against him. But he always passionate about. He always believed on him, and I can see that very strongly. And he just didn't care. He continued to do it. And and I actually give him a lot of credit to go through high school, but I have to hear every single day in that kitchen that he said, "Mom, this is not for me. Can I not quit, but you want to transfer school?" Or
I want to be homeschooled because I was just
he
going
wanted
to school.
everything but school. And I said, no, at least high school, but it was a battle. Definitely. But I guess look what he's doing now, right?
Right. I guess he was right.
He's affording me a trip to this place.
I mean, I guess, I mean, you've seen it all, Mom. I feel like if anyone's seen my come up a lot, it was definitely you, surrounded by all that. So yeah, I always give you praise. Even here, like when you're back home, I always tell everybody how much you are really supportive in everything that I do. And and I do see you too, Julian, having that support system around you too. I mean, like you said, your family do always be supporting you in what you do. And I never hear your mom ever, when you're on the phone with her, always telling you like, "Hey, Julian, look, what you're doing is bad," whatever. She's always supportive of what you do, so that's cool.
Right.
I always questioned because I didn't know. I didn't have this vision. I didn't actually really look into it to find out more. And it's a path that you guys follow that it makes a lot of questions. It raises a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So what you guys, gonna do in 20 years when this whole thing it's not over, but let's say it doesn't fit for you anymore.
Right.
Like OnlyFans. For us, so let's compare, right?
Right.
If I'm a doctor, then I would be working, I would have my retirement. And, we kind of...
Wait, are you a doctor?
No, I wish.
Wait, can I ask your occupation?
Yeah, Mom, talk about your occupation.
So I work at the hospital as a medical biller.
Got it.
So I'm try to make sure that the hospital and the patient, it's everything okay with insurance,
Right.
make sure the money comes in.
How long have you been doing that?
Over 10 years, for sure.
Got it.
Yeah.
Been that long already?
Yeah.
What'd you do before that, if you don't mind me asking?
No, not at all. I used to live in Brazil. I came here. I was 25. And then I worked at Dunkin' Donuts for 13 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that was definitely what I grew up with, was that whole...
Brandon would be in the office where I counted the money and making orders.
Right.
But yeah, that was...
So what... I'm just curious because I'm going to try to relate what we're doing to the next thing. So you went from Dunkin' Donuts. What caused the change from Dunkin' to the coder?
So, before Dunkin' Donuts, I used to clean office. And then I would change the trash and make everything, good for the next day.
Right.
And one day I was walking, I would see like this office and I say, I wanted to be in the office, but I wanted to be sitting down and doing the work. I don't want it to be cleaning. And I think I set my mind for that, and I do believe that you do. I wish I had set my mind for other things, right? Like higher up.
Right.
And guess what? That's what I got. I'm sitting in the office right now. And I went to school for the certificates. And that's when I got into the billing.
Right.
But I think what I missed were like opportunities, because I'll definitely go higher up.
Got it.
But I didn't have that.
Right.
Or more instructions, I guess. So, but back to what I was saying, like if I was a doctor,
right,
and I know the amount of money I make and I know what I want for my future, it's kind of,
consistent.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think we feel more relaxed about, okay, I know what I'm doing, so is everything working?
Right.
But when I think about you guys, I say, okay, now I'm making this amount of money. In your age, I would spend it all.
Right.
I wouldn't have the mentality to invest or any of that.
Right.
And okay, so now I'm 30, I'm 40. OnlyFans it's not paying me well anymore because of the age, or I don't know what they want to look for. So now what?
Got it. Well, I'm going to say my answer, then he can say his. So
yeah, I'm very curious about that.
First of all, I think if you ever want to make an extraordinary amount of money, you have to take a risk. You know, like you said, working a doctor, you get a consistent amount of money. You know you're going to make, let's say, $300,000 every year. That's good until maybe you want to make more. Then how do you make more? Because you know you're stuck at this 300,000, and I feel like if say you need to start a business, right? It's a big risk. You got to take a lot of risk, but the reward is that you might make more than 300,000. So I feel like that's kind of relatable to this. Like, we took the risk. It's not stable. Some months might be better.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the risk you're willing to take if you want to make a lot of money. I also think too, me and him been doing social media for a really long time, right? So we know like there's always going to be some market, some way to monetize social media. I think social media is only getting bigger and more people on it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say we live in an attention economy now. So if you're able to have people's attention, you're able to make, a certain amount of money. I also think too that this podcast is a perfect example of what else are we going to do other than OnlyFans. Like, people support this, they watch this. It's growing. Who knows how big? Like, we're not only just doing OnlyFans, we're also growing other platforms, and we're doing merch, or we're doing this. Like, I think building other things on top of OnlyFans, not just doing it, is very I don't want to say future proof, but we're diversifying.
It's promising.
Right.
It is, and it could also lead to something bigger too. Like, it's crazy how many offers we've gotten to even be a part of like a show, or like want to be a part of like all these other like things that we never thought that what we would lead up to doing this would lead us up to. And I think that that's a really good idea. I mean, that's a really good thing that Julian brought up too, like just surrounding that one thing that we do, but also branching it off, doing other things that does relate to that one thing. So if anything, things keep on coming back to us and just keeps on growing more and more for us.
But I do see your concern about, the security, about what if it stops.
For future,
and stuff.
Future. I'm talking like when you're 50s, how you guys see this reflecting in that age?
I don't think it's really going okay, because I feel like you're asking like, say if we do this, is it going to affect when we're 50?
Not affect. How, for example, let's go back to the doctor, because I think if we're talking to individual that wanted to do what you guys do, but the parents are very conservative. And what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to compare like the doctor's background to you guys' work. And we are sad, like I say, I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying this is the correct way. So we are set for the retirement. We're good, going to have vacation and all that. But if you guys financially, invest or whatever, just live the moment. So what is the future for you guys? For whoever wanted to get into this business.
I want to compare one more scenario real quick. So say, you go traditional route, right? You're 18.
Go to college.
You go to college, right? You're in debt, let's say. Or maybe your family pays for you, right? But you're in debt. Let's say, I don't know, $150,000. And the whole time you can't really work, right? Or you might get a low skilled job because, you still need to go to school. So you really have no work history, no skills. You've been in school for 4 years, right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm 22 right now. So like the position that I'm in, somebody graduating, let's say 4 years out of college, they would really be in the same position that I am technically, but with no money earned, no life experience. I got a lot of life experience. I've been able to travel, try and do a bunch of things, been on the internet for 4 years plus. Like, I feel like I have a lot more experience versus somebody that went to college and all they did was study.
I agree.
They're going to be essentially at zero. They got to experience all the life that I was able to experience for the past 4 years versus them being stuck in school. So, and with the experience and the people that I know, I mean, the reason why I'm able to do what I do now is because I had life experience going on tour and meeting people like Migs or meeting, so I feel like the life experience has been able to allow me to navigate through life and figure out what I'm going to do in the future.
I even told Brandon that. I say, my husband and I, we had a lot of experience, but it put us together. Don't get even close to what you guys already have.
Right.
I can tell that by the stories Brandon tell me. And I see, when you guys are going traveling or all your projects and stuff, I can tell you guys already accumulated tons of experiences.
Right.
I am just curious for the future. That's
And
all.
I feel like
I'm just representing a lot of parents, I think, with the same questions. What is the future will look like?
Yeah, I feel like it really depends on what you do with the money that you earn.
Right,
So if your main focus with the money that you do, or I mean that you're earning right now, is what you do with it, and if you wanted to go the obviously investing route, right, to invest in properties, stocks, whatever it is, I feel like you keep going that route. I mean, it's gonna hit for you. If you obviously if you know more about the market and everything. So I feel like as long as you know what you're doing with your money and you want to keep on growing, go that route. But there are people who, at least I know, who do the same thing that we do. They take the money and they just every day spend, buy new things, spend, because they don't think about that,
Yeah.
And the thing about us is like, I think we could go out and do, have fun, all this, all that, but then we know what like a majority of it really goes to. So
right, I also don't think we're naive and think everything lasts forever. But I also want to compare a situation too. Like, say, okay, a doctor can't really get fired, but I think a lot of people's jobs, like, they can get fired at any moment. If a recession happens right now, they can get fired, and then what are they going to do? They're going to be in the same position if we, lost our thingy. They would be in the same position as. Then you just got to.
No, it's definitely a thing that parents think. It's a lot.
I just feel like too.
That transition from the traditional to this kind of job is
different,
hard, guys.
No, it's different.
I think too, like, I'd be a little more weary. Like, I mean, I'm 22, he's 24, right? We're like still really young. We got a lot of time to still live. Like, say, even if we were down bad for the next 2 years, like, I'm going to be 24 and still got 6 more. Like, I just think, life happens and you're able to change your life at any moment.
True.
There's always going to be new stuff to build upon. There's new trends, new meta, like, this OnlyFans thing wasn't as big as it was 2 years ago.
No, not at all.
So who knows what's going to be popping or big or trendy in 2 years.
That we don't know yet.
That is true.
Right. It can come up. We don't even know.
It is true. So you guys,
I think it's just hard to predict what's going to be in 30 years, 10 years, But it is a fair point to have. But
yeah, so I thought, I will bring that up as a parent.
No, it's a good concern to have.
I just think the risk is worth taking,
Oh yeah, Mom, what made you finally accept doing what I did?
Like you said, I can't take his phone away from him. So
right.
What am I supposed to do now, right?
Yeah, you don't think there was any moment? No, you know what it was? I know exactly when it was.
What was it?
It was when I gave her the 10 grand.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about it already, Mom. Well, you need another one?
God,
remember?
That was the biggest surprise, and it's. I was telling Brandon, I watch him doing these lives, collecting money here and there to invest on his equipment. And it was struggling back then. And now this kid, like, he just give me like $10,000 like for my birthday.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. That was a big surprise.
Everyone loved that video when I posted that. That was cool.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another reason why too, for again, just going back to the whole, you accepting, I guess what I do, all this and all that, that was another appreciation. That was like a little moment, that I wanted to have with you, and you deserve it for sure.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. So, he does OnlyFans, but does your, I'm assuming husband or anybody else in the family know that he does OnlyFans?
They do. I don't think any. Well, I mentioned to some close friends. I think they have the same thoughts that I did in the beginning, and nobody brings that up. So
I was going to ask, does it affect you in any way or anything in real life?
Not at all. Everybody loves him, no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really say anything if somebody's successful, right? Would you say?
And they might not agree with it. Like, for an example, all right, when we got the $10,000,
right?
All right, so I did read some comments, right? And somebody says, I don't know, I didn't remember names.
Like the dirty money?
No, they say, well, she should feel ashamed because of that money come from. I think it's something that, why? I would ask first of all, why is that? I mean, sex always been out there as
everybody does it, right?
It's not like I'm talking about. Yeah, everybody does, but
exactly, everybody
money.
does. But everybody does it. I feel like, why not get money off of it? Everybody has sex.
Here's the thing: who are you guys hurting?
Exactly.
Yeah, no one.
We're only helping.
I mean, it's entertainment, isn't it?
Right.
And whoever pays is their money. They are willing to give it away.
Exactly.
That.
Right.
So when a person says that, I'm just wondering why ashamed of what?
I like how you said, who are we hurting? Because I really don't think we are hurting. I think
we're not hurting nobody, bro.
We're really helping.
Yeah, that's like, for example, if you guys let's say, I don't want to know if this is a good subject, but let's say if you're selling drugs, and you are making someone sick per se,
or they can overdose and die.
Whatever, yeah, you can kill someone with that, right? That we would understand. So that's a dirty money,
right? And
but what you guys doing, I don't see how are you. It's a harm on that. I don't see that. So maybe that would be my question.
I like that answer.
Right? I don't think this is a dirty money on a dirty way.
I mean, yeah, however you want to take it, but
it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
but, now I have a question for you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what type of content that you guys did that you were very uncomfortable?
Oh shit. Julie, want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So for me, the way I thought about it is like, if I ever commit to something, I want to go all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I do have my boundaries. Like, I'm not gonna have sex with dudes or whatever. But I also do want to, like, not limit my potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have done this a little better, like, I could have made more money. And I feel like too, it's entertainment at the end of the day. Like, I've been doing YouTube. There's some content you feel uneasy or you don't like doing. But to answer your question, I really went all in. So like my first ever live stream, I took a shower naked on stream. And like I never really like sent nudes or really did anything, but I feel like I'm also very like confident and know myself well. Like y'all wanted to see me naked, so this is what y'all are going to see.
So how long live?
On live, yeah.
And how long was the live?
Like an hour and 30 minutes.
And what are the comments?
Well, they're all like loving it and shit. But
Daddy Julian.
What's actually crazy is that live got leaked. The first my first ever live. So it was kind of like I got broken into like OnlyFans, like for real. Like people that didn't pay got to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, it was like I already went through this. I already probably went through the worst thing that you could probably expect, like it being out there. So it's like I don't really care. But I'd say that was probably the most uncomfortable, like going live and then getting leaked like right after. But now I don't really care. Like I just think everybody gets naked.
So you feel like comfortable, way comfortable than the first time?
I don't really be uncomfortable now. I think maybe like in the beginning, like because I don't know what you know, but just say like let's collabs, right? Like I didn't know it was gonna be like collabing. So me and Brandon next to each other and shit. Like I didn't know how that was gonna be, but it's really not that bad, you know. It's
that
really
is not that bad. You know, guys. I don't watch.
I would hope you don't.
Does your mother watch?
Does my mother watch? I don't think she does. I wouldn't.
So it's
normal,
this is what
I try to tell everybody. Like,
yeah, I don't watch, but I support.
Right.
Okay?
You guys,
there we go. Support from a distance.
You guys are not the demographic. You know what I'm saying? If I was trying to make content that I don't want to say applied, but
oh no, I think my mom knows the demographic.
Appeases women, then it would be a totally different type of content. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like I know what my demographic wants, and I'm gonna give it to that because I'm providing them value. Why? And women specifically are not really our demographic, so I get why like you guys. I don't know. I wouldn't want a woman to see my content. It's not for them.
Yeah, it's not, and it's. I think I don't know how you feel about it, but I think when women do watch my content, it's kind of like one of those like, why are you watching it? You know,
literally.
Yeah.
Why are you watching it?
When you say woman, is any age?
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
just a woman in general.
Woman in general, but it could be like our age. Like we'll be live and there'll be like a girl watching. But
why you guys think this is a problem?
Because our audience aren't supposed to be for like women.
It's gay men.
Yeah, but it's there. It's available.
So what kind of
girls will watch too?
You think girls?
But it's limited. Like there is a
no. There's not limit. They can. I mean, I got girls watching my stream all the time. But it's like, do girls really get off to watching a guy stroke their dick on stream
or like slap my ass? Yeah,
well,
like it makes no sense.
You know, the fantasies. It's all over, guys. They, you know, if a girl want to watch that and then turn it on.
I mean, I guess there's a thing for everybody.
Does she want to see two guys next to each other like stroke their thingy?
Oh yeah, no.
When it comes to that, yeah,
right? Probably not. That's what I'm saying. Like.
I wouldn't.
That's not the demographic. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's meant for our audience that are
that is. Did you
like
guys
not all customers are good customers. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what our audience wants, and I just think girls should not be watching that shit.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Well, but what was your craziest, most uncomfortable content?
Oh, we still on the topic?
Oh yeah, your turn.
All right. Now I'm trying to think of what one I should really say. Okay, so no, but to be honest, oh my god,
the one that made you uncomfortable.
This podcast, this podcast for sure.
You go right ahead and tell your mother.
All right, mom.
What have you done that I
can name some out there, I hope.
Yeah, I think this one here we all definitely are familiar with. So this is the most my top content that has been sold on my page, right? The most money I've made was through this content. It was my first collab ever. I was in Vegas for the first time, and I met up with these group of people who at the time made more money than I did. So I thought me collabing with them would be really beneficial because I'm working with people that make more than me, So
right,
what can go wrong, right? Nothing. But anyways, I didn't know what I was gonna do yet. I didn't really know them, so I go to their spot in Vegas, met all of them. They're all cool, same age as me. And they're like, okay, let's brainstorm some ideas. Here's all these ideas. They gave me all these. A lot of them, there were a lot of things there that I was like not really comfortable with. But there was only one that was comfortable, and it was. Okay, no, I'm trying to see if I can go around it. No, it's okay. No, it's okay, man.
But look, okay, before he answers this, like, bro, there's some shit that Brandon does that I like have a lot of respect and salute to him. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like he got more balls than me.
Wow. So now I'm curious.
Hey,
this one.
Oh,
he's about to tell you.
What is the first?
What is he gonna tell me?
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
This is his first one too. So imagine like how he's never collabed with guys ever. This is his first ever collab. My first collab happened to be with Brandon. You know what I'm saying? My roommate, somebody that I really get along with and know. He don't know none of these guys.
Yeah, and again, Julian wasn't around at the time. This was like 2 years ago now. So went to Vegas, met up with these guys, whatever, had a list of things. I didn't really like a lot of them, but there was only one that was like, okay, it doesn't involve touching, doesn't involve whatever. So me and these 4 other guys, we were in a circle, and we were naked, and then we were just jerking off next to each other, and it was whoever came first. I mean, last was like the loser or something like that.
Oh my God.
So the one thing about your son is that I don't like to lose. I'm competitive. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to treat this like a game.
He is. He's very competitive.
Yeah, so I treated this like a game, trying to make sure that I at least win. So even if it's not first place, I just knew my goal was not to be last. So we were going, and it was like, oh my God, I think the video was like 50 minutes long. Damn. But in the one thing I forgot to mention, in the middle, there was a tripod. It was an iPad. So while we're all in the circle, there was a porn video playing. So we can at least watch something, because I'm not going to do this in front of all these guys. I have to at least like close my eyes.
I was gonna ask what were you thinking when?
Oh, these are a lot of questions, Mom. Well, there was a video that was playing that I guess they wanted to watch while doing it, and I was just doing it with them while the camera was on. It was like it was kind of like a setup like this, almost like all angles and everything. Again, my first time, but I mean, you could bleep the name out. But you know who I think about though a lot when I actually do be doing this content. You know who it is too.
So when he's doing his content,
I'm thinking. I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking of that's what I think about. Yeah, because I always think about that. Because Mom, can you agree? Just to switch it up a little bit, because like you growing up, right, and going through like high school, all that, right? You've had relationships in high school before, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but you've also had sex with guys that you weren't in a relationship with. It was only for fun.
I'll pass that.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a no. But what I'm trying to say is you do feel a difference when you have sex with for fun, or you have sex with the people person you actually like.
Yeah.
So I think for me that's what it was. So I actually was with her, and then I had sex with her right where we, you know, whatever. But it was a whole different experience than going out partying and having sex with whatever,
Random.
right? Yeah. So that's what I think about whenever I'm doing it, because I'm like, wow, that was the only last time I actually really had like, you know, a good time. But anyways, so that's what I think about whenever I do all this. So then it gets me in like that zone.
I'm
like,
curious to see what place you came out.
Oh, you're curious? Okay, I'll let you know.
What place did you come in?
I was third place.
Okay.
Yeah, the other guys, I guess, I don't know if they
Oh,
like.
you're not the last.
There was 5 of us, and I was not last. I was third. I'll take the bronze. I'll take it.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
that is a lot.
Yeah, so I think for me too, like
First time too.
Ooh.
Like I don't think it's really normal to be stroking with other dudes.
Will you do that now?
Would I do it now?
hey,
See, I'm even more like, I feel like to me it's just kind of I don't know. I don't like collabing with just anyone.
Oh, okay.
I guess for him, yeah,
It depends who.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
I got a circle
Like
for you.
like it depends who. Like if oh shit.
We got Zane.
If they're gay, I
Braxton,
might have a problem
Luke.
with it.
Oh, really?
Blur
I
all
might
that.
If they're gay, I might have a problem with it because like
Wait, for real?
they might be actually turned on by me. Like I just
Okay, that's what I think.
but it's like a balance. Like I get it's work, but it's also too like, bro, like that's just weird.
Yeah, well, that is very interesting. Thank you for the
Yeah, Mom, so
maybe I'll do it. Maybe if I have enough shots.
But to be honest,
And I gotta have good
that
porn.
would be your challenge now.
I gotta have good porn on the screen too.
But you know what though? It was all worth it at the end because that's where the 10 grand came from.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Mom, happy birthday.
No.
No.
Now I have to think about this.
No, but to be honest, that actually that video did end up number 1, like my most ever.
That was just me and Brandon like doing a race and shit. Who finishes first?
Yeah, now it's just so you know I minimized it. I was like, you know what, that's a little too much. But again, at the end of the day though, it did benefit at the end, so it was, you know, it was all cool. And we all ended up being friends. We all went out to eat afterwards, like nothing happened.
So, but this is part of OnlyFans.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so that's answer
rare,
my
though.
question. That I wouldn't do it because this is something I wouldn't.
No, you
do.
don't have to do that. That's just if you want to be like big baller.
Mom, I know girls that I'm friends with here that make more than we do, and all they do is bikini photos. That's all they do.
That would do it. That could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll launch your page then, and we'll put the promotions out there, Mom.
Next.
See, look, we already got someone to make it happen, you know. So we're gonna, you know, we'll see what's up.
I actually have another question for you guys.
Go for it.
I know you guys are supposed to ask me, but I'm
No, it's
curious.
fine. We love it.
So, what is something that you guys have in mind that you haven't done yet that you wish you can do on cameras?
Oh,
And live.
like content?
Yeah, it has to be live and then on camera.
Imagine a foursome with 3 girls.
So you and 3 girls?
Mom, you know Julie and I did a
I think
threesome.
that's too much women at one time. But
What? Oh,
We did a threesome. Both of us had sex with one girl. We destroyed her. But respectfully though, it was
that
her
bad?
wishes.
yeah, respectful. I like that.
what's your opinion on that?
Well, did she was okay
She
with
liked
that.
it, of
That's
course.
it. That's all I care.
Mm-hmm.
If she into it,
Oh yeah,
She
we would not do
enjoyed it?
She wants to happen again.
okay, then yeah, why? Well, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna let this go, but anyways, I'm gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. So when I met my husband, I proposed to him to have another girl.
Really?
But it was just, you know, I was not like involved yet on the relationship. So he says, "Really? Sure. When?"
He said that?
Yeah. You
Oh,
don't know,
Mom.
you don't know that.
I find this out for the first time. You want to be a part of a threesome?
So it was something that crossed my mind, but then it went away the next day.
Wait, why did it go away?
Wait, no. Why did it come?
Well, no. To be honest, it's just because I was knowing him, so I want to have something different that I never done. So I did mention to him if he would do it. He say, "Yeah, of course, right." Stupid
Mom, Marcy would do it right now still.
Yeah, but then I fall in love,
Mm,
and then I said, "Well, I think I would take it back."
dang.
If he's still throwing my face nowadays, he should say, "You know, remember that? It's still up."
Yeah, see, he would do that right now. Wait, so why did it come in your? So you just wanted something different?
Oh yeah, no, it's just because I was divorced, so I was like, you know, single.
Right.
And then if you're not with someone, of course, you know,
You can do whatever you want.
open, yeah.
Right.
So then I met him, and I say maybe, you know, we'll do something different because I didn't know we're gonna get married.
Wait, have you ever had one though?
No.
Oh.
Never have.
No.
Do you think you could take 2 guys?
No, no.
That's crazy. Interesting.
I'm very, like I said, very traditional. I'm like 1-1. That's
this was perfect. Yeah, we're keeping this in no matter what you say. This is perfect.
I don't know yet. So.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. 2 shots in.
So Marcia knows that, and we talk about, we make, jokes now. They say, oh, I wish I was fast. We have that arranged.
No, that's crazy.
I know you didn't know that.
Yeah.
We don't talk. Like, I don't tell him all my stuff.
Yeah, threesome.
Yeah, that was
crazy.
something that crossed my mind.
So, did you have anyone in mind specifically when you're thinking? Do I know?
It will be something that I don't know, of course. Because I went to Go-Go Girl with him once.
Go-Go Girl? What is that?
It's like the clubs with the, I don't know how you guys
stripper?
Yeah.
Like guys or girl strippers?
No, girls. So I went with Marcia. So we were on that vibe.
Dang, y'all went to a strip club.
Yeah, you guys go to strip clubs. You want to have a threesome.
So I went there because I wanted to know the place, but I don't want to go by myself. And then I know he will do it because my husband, he would do whatever if I, okay with.
Oh yeah.
So he said, well, let's go. And then we went there, and then this girl came behind us, and, I can't tell when I looked to her, like, 3 of us.
Yeah.
And then my husband said, well, just here for a drink. And they get pissed, Come on, you're going to be there for a drink. And then I saw those little curtains, and then that's where you guys get the lap dance and all that stuff. So I thought, I never been there, so I wanted to know. And then, so I was thinking if he would do, just another girl, there would be something professional.
Right.
And I thought that or Las Vegas. Because I don't want to see that person anymore,
So one time and that's
one time thing. But I don't, nowadays that I think this, that won't turn.
But it seemed like you had a whole plan though. Like you really wanted it to happen that time. Like if you're thinking about Vegas.
You know me, Brandon. If I plan something, it has to be like,
No, I know. But that's crazy.
That has to be on schedule. But so that just was some.
All right, Mom, I want to ask you a question too. And obviously, if you want to answer, you can go ahead. I don't see why you wouldn't. I think it's a normal question to ask, at least for what we do. But what are some things that actually, what are your kinks?
And what does that mean?
So things in bed that you like that you don't think a lot of people would like.
Oh, no, I can.
You don't want to say it?
No.
Do you like getting slapped?
No.
You don't?
Choked?
No.
What? For
What
real?
about spit in your mouth?
No.
Spit in your face?
Okay.
No.
At least your hair pulled.
Huh?
Your hair pulled?
Oh, no, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, this is a crazy topic. Wow, Mom, there are definitely things.
We needed one, at least one.
That is insane.
What are your kinks, Brandon? So she knows.
Oh.
Yeah, ask him back.
All right, Mom, want to ask me the question?
Okay, I think I forgot my water here.
Yeah, that is insane. Wait, Mom, do you like getting your toes sucked?
I can. It tickles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's ticklish.
Anything.
That's where I got it from.
No.
That's why I'm ticklish.
I think for me, like nothing that can distract me from what's gonna happen.
Got it. So you just like vanilla.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe dirty talk.
Why are you looking at me? That's crazy, Mom. No way. No, that's actually insane. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, for me, I just like to be.
So I like to end this podcast. It was very nice.
Oh, okay. That was the closer. That was, the kinks. That's right there off limits. But yeah, Mom, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I can't envision that, nor do I want to. So that's insane. But yeah, no, for me, I mean, I just like to please, the women that I'm in bed with, even if that's me slapping. I've slapped a few girls before in the face, I've made them scream, I've choking them, left marks in their neck.
Goodness.
Mom, you see in the stories sometimes, they like to leave a little something behind on my neck.
Yeah, I see you. Like I see the reflection of the night.
Yeah.
On your neck specifically.
Yeah, but it's like by accident. I would never ask for that. Because you don't like that either, right? Giving hickeys.
No, I hate that.
For real, your son loves that.
I hate it.
He loves it.
No, I don't know why. That's maybe, I don't know, with that guy.
Yo, Brandon, do you have a kink for like finishing inside girls?
I finished a lot inside girls before, but it's not a kink though. Because I always buy them the pill afterwards.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
That was something that he taught me.
Wait,
about this concept of the pills, because I knew it was out there, but I didn't know.
You think he should be finishing in all these girls?
Be honest, or on them.
Well, I don't think you guys want to be a father, right?
I mean, shit. Yeah, you're right. I don't.
Mine left me, so.
But I would never finish inside them. Like that's crazy, right? If you don't want to be a father, don't finish inside.
Yeah, if you want to be a father, yes, definitely. That's the only question.
Because Mom, for me, because that's what happened between you and my dad, right? Because like I was like you guys were kind of whatever. Right, having fun. Yeah, I just came about.
Yes. So yes, it was not like prepared. It was, the drinking. You guys know, right?
Right.
When you drink, you don't think straight. So
Right.
Exactly.
And so I would definitely get that question first before if you're thinking of that, just think, I want to be a father, and then you make a decision.
Yeah,
and if you do, that's what the pill comes in.
I mean, Julian knows the story better than I do because he almost had a little.
I don't know about this pill. Can you talk a little bit more?
Oh, you want to know about the pill?
Oh, Plan B.
Yeah, how it works.
Oh, I don't know.
So basically, I mean, he, what I'm saying, be using it more than me, I guess. Because I forgot to give it.
I heard some cars got a lot of boxes in there.
Oh, no.
Some cars got a lot of boxes.
No, because like I was cleaning your car one day and I found a couple underneath the seats.
Yeah. So my rule, no, those are mine. I really do not want to have any kids right now. So my rule is if I have raw sex with a girl, I give her a Plan B no matter what, even if I nut on her. Okay. Just because I don't trust, like I do not want to have.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
As a woman,
but basically the way the Plan B works is it makes them like their period start. So earlier.
It start earlier or it stopped?
No, starts it.
Start earlier. Start earlier. So and it has like 48 hours for you to like give it to them, or like 72, I think, 2 to 3 days. 72 hours, right? So what is that? That's 3 days. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got 3 days to give it to them, and then like basically it reduces their chance of getting pregnant. It flushes everything out.
So wait, you're gonna have a sex with a girl tonight? I don't know, but you're gonna have.
Yesterday,
yeah, and then you're gonna give the pill her at that moment.
Ideally, the sooner the better.
Because let's say you're not gonna see her tomorrow, or
I'll DoorDash her one.
Yeah, you can always just do like a.
So and this girl, like let's say tomorrow she's gonna have sex again, and then the guy gonna do the same. So she's gonna have her period the whole month.
Well, that's up to her. At this point, it's kind of
now because I got a girl.
Just thinking
I got a girl. No, you're thinking plausibly. Mm-hmm. I got a girl pregnant this year. But then she lost it. So now I use condoms because I don't want to have a kid for real.
Yes, I always tell Brandon the condom thing.
I know, but mom, okay,
it was because I got drunk. You know how you said?
Yeah.
I got drunk and then I forgot to buy her a Plan B, and then boom, she got pregnant. But thankfully, she didn't have it.
But mom, you like having sex with condom? With a condom on, like?
Well, they say it's like have candy with the wrap paper.
Wait,
you know, like when you have candy with the wrap paper.
Yeah. I like condom sex. It's cool.
No, but you like that?
I mean, when I was single, yeah, I have to because I don't want to get pregnant.
Okay, well, I think I was gonna say like, okay, so if you were to compare with or without condom,
like if my husband, of course, no, that's a big no. Mm-hmm. But if I'm single and I don't have like one partner. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
So you think?
Do I like it? Condoms? No, but it's necessary.
It is necessary.
So I should start using condoms starting after this.
I thought you were using condoms this whole time.
Well, here's the thing.
If you knew,
Brandon.
Look, I can't talk with him.
I carry them with me,
Carrie's not gonna do the job.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know. I think
the condom is not only the pregnancies, diseases that you really want to,
Yeah, that's true.
And I hear like the girls here really like sex, right?
Yes, they really like Brandon.
I mean, they be choosing and picking whoever,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think, I mean, it's a good way to put it. Obviously, when it comes to like diseases and all that.
Yeah, I think that's the main point.
Can't trust nobody here.
Because there is something you can go back.
Yeah, no kids.
No kids.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that either.
Not yet.
Yeah, no. I'm not.
But this is interesting. Like, let's say, do you guys picture yourself like falling in love and getting married and have kids?
Answer that.
Well, me personally, and I don't know if I've always told you this growing up too, I just never seen myself as like a father. I've never seen myself growing up and being settled down with someone unless I know that I myself am settled. I think right now, like I'm still growing, doing my thing, I think once I know that everything is set in stone, when I know what my career path is going to be later on or whatever it is, I get my own house, all that. I think that's when I'm ready to have someone else in my life and take it serious versus like, I'm still trying to figure it out. Imagine throwing someone else in the picture. So now you got to figure that out, yourself out.
I can't see that. That's why I'm asking if you guys can see
you can't
yourself.
see him as a dad?
No, I can see both of you getting married, have a family.
Oh, I don't believe in marriage.
Wait, what do you got to say about that?
No, I think because you guys have a different experience of life.
Right.
And
So can you sell me on marriage? Why is marriage important?
No, it's not that it's important. I think it's the mind. Like you need to want that style of life.
Mm-hmm.
I love to be married. I love my life.
So what
marriage.
changed from like the day before you got married and the day after? What changed?
It changed like the concept that you are like you have this word marriage. Like you married. It changed in your subconscious that now you have this person with you.
Right.
Because it's not your boyfriend that can leave you any day. Right. You know.
But sorry, I don't want to.
No, I'm trying to answer that.
Mm.
So I know what you're saying. Like yesterday, I woke up and I do my routine. Then I got married. Right. Tomorrow, I woke up, I do my routine.
but you're married.
Now I'm married.
I think it's more so, but how I look at it, I just think it's like a commitment kind of thing more so. It's
but
just
like you got divorced, right?
I did.
So how did like that change? Did that change your perspective on marriage at all?
No, I just got the wrong person.
Got it.
And then I love the fact that I'm married to a person that it's like we like this different things, but same things at the same time. Mm-hmm. And we just, we're good together. I cannot see myself without him. I don't know on the other side.
Wait, can I ask, like, what happened in the last marriage? Like, that kind of like...
he cheated on me.
Got it.
And then that I cannot accept,
Yeah. Right.
Okay. And it was, a lot of other stuff that was going on. So at Dunkin' Donuts, there were so many Brazilians. And they're pretty, He was the manager.
Oh. Right.
So it's like they all went to bed with him, and I invited them to my house.
Bro, my dad.
And I was just there, like,
right,
not knowing what was going on until one day I got home and I saw.
Wow.
My dad was a dog, bro. That's what she's talking about.
Oh, that was your dad?
So I saw it and I didn't say anything. I didn't make this big deal or anything. I just saw, because I was working, so I came home to see him. Because it's a baby, and then I saw like the feet like touching it together underneath the table.
You're playing footsies.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh, okay." So I looked on the door, I saw that, and I went back to work. And now, in the way driving to work,
that sounds like a movie.
I just thought, you know what? I don't need this. Mm-hmm. So I said, I just need the time to have the talk. Yeah, that I'm gonna leave, and I just. Started organizing my things, packing my things, and rented an apartment, and off we went.
Wow, that sounds like the smoothest breakup ever.
I just knew right there it wasn't for me.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it was better off just us anyways. I mean, I just think
I had so much fun with him. Like it was just us. Of course, he would have to go there in the weekends and all that, and we went through so much. Yeah, but it was lovely to have life with him.
Fire.
Yes.
With him.
Dang. Well, I do want a lot of kids though.
You do want a lot of kids?
How many kids do you want?
I want
with
like 10.
Marriage?
I want different baby mamas.
Like his dad. He has 5.
Well, I just feel like I want different gene pools,
like Brad Pitt?
I want like black babies, Mexican, white, like
all different variations.
Kinds.
Damn, so you're going to get the best of all the worlds. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. All different nationalities.
Do you ever thought about the child support stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to take care of all of them. I'm going to be a good dad.
Okay. Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
So that's his 20-year life plan, Mom?
Yeah, actually. I want to be like a conqueror, like having multiple kids and shit.
Okay. And they are going to be...
It's going to be like a
If
rainbow.
They wanted to do OnlyFans, if there is a thing, then fine.
Bro, I just want my kids to be more successful than me. So if they do OnlyFans, I'm going to give them the best advice, and they got to do it better than me.
Okay. All right, I like that.
Got it.
How about you, Brandon?
I'm still thinking. Right now, I don't see myself with wife or kids, but who knows? Maybe, God forbid, 10 years from now.
It changes.
Yeah.
I think I really want to see you guys again in 10 years. Just to see the...
Yeah, I don't think women are loyal.
At least around here, too. Not that I've seen either. I just think a lot of the stories...
Do you think, like... Actually, no, never mind. I don't know. I just feel like... Yeah, I just think it's a moment. I always tell people, like... I like the quote, "She's not yours, it's just your turn." I just think, like...
Damn, who said that one?
You and a girl...
That should be on the hoodie.
You and your girl, like... y'all only gonna be together for so long. That's why I asked you about your marriage. How long were y'all together? Like, I'm sure that moment was good, but y'all didn't last. I'm not saying you and your husband gonna break up now.
You never know.
Right. I think especially now when you're young, you want to live your life, and like I think if like a good man comes and approaches a girl nowadays, like say if a rapper DMs your girlfriend, like I don't think a lot of girls are gonna turn that.
So this is a surprise to me because Brandon said some stuff like that. He said, "You don't wait." No, the girl come up to you guys, right?
Yeah, they will come up.
I approach girls. Yeah,
so you approach them. It's not a thing. Like
okay, so let me just say how I look at it. Obviously, you know, it goes. He has his own little strat, right? I have my strat. We both do it differently. I think for me, it's more so like if I go up to a really pretty girl, my assumption is every guy is going up to this pretty girl. She knows where she's, pretty. And I just feel like that gives her kind of like, oh, he's coming up to me. He wants to talk to me. Right. But I just feel like it's a lot more natural when it comes to like them coming up to me. At least at parties, because it's more so just like, okay, now we know we both kind of interested. It really depends what she looks like too, right? I think that's also a really big factor. Is like if she comes up to you and it's, and I don't think
never in my life got to a guy.
Really?
Wow, bro, that's my thing. Thank you for telling him.
Ever.
Bro, I feel like it's just not in women nature to.
And I wouldn't do it. Could be anyone.
So do you think he should start approaching women now?
Should I start approaching women now, Mom? How should I go about it then?
Well, but
give me game.
Like this girls, the girls have different mentality nowadays. I feel, right?
This is what I feel like. I feel like girls get approached so much. Why would she lower her? Why would she lower her ego and go up to a man and possibly get rejected?
Oh my God! It's not even that. I think for me it was more. Well, I'm romantic. If a guy would come to me,
right? That's what I think too.
I would never go to a guy. I could die. I wouldn't go.
I think girls give choosing signals, like if she looking at you a lot or she trying to be around you a lot. Yeah. But I think a girl going up to you, like shit, she must be a bop if she goes up to you, because she definitely
going around with other guys.
She definitely done it before.
That's what I was. If I was a guy and the girl come to me, I said, okay, so that's the way she get to guys. Yeah. Not attractive at all.
Right.
Not for me.
Interesting. Yeah. That's a good take. I mean,
but you guys would get the signals, right?
Right.
That if she's interested on you,
yeah. Okay, so obviously, if it's obvious, if it is obvious, then okay. But I'm talking about like just going to a random party and I know nobody and going up to a random girl. I just feel like if one comes up to you, and then you meet the friends. I don't know. I just think I've had a little different, I guess that kind of experience. I feel like, but also, there's nothing wrong with going up to girls. I just think for me, it's like that's just how I've always done it.
Yeah, and I'm surprised when you told me that the girls like.
Yo, question about like relationships and pursuing people and stuff. Did you ever think Brandon was gay?
No, I never thought about. It's funny because his dad.
Is gay?
No.
Oh.
Sure. But all these girls that he got a donkey, no.
Right.
But when I met his father, I thought he was, and everybody said.
Well, you thought the dad was?
Yeah. So we get close, and he has like the way to be.
So like, was he like really flamboyant or like? Okay.
Yeah, but that's that's the way he is. Mm-hmm. Like for an example, when you guys sit down, do you guys cross your legs?
Not really. Well, I mean, is this like does this
like it's just like this? Like,
No, this is macho man.
Oh, so my dad was still like this?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. So I don't see that. I mean, I thought he was like forcing that, but no, it's natural. So everybody thought that. Mm-hmm. And then when I see that he has kids, and they have relationships with women, so then I discarded that completely. So then Brandon, we started doing the same thing. Like he was like crossing his legs.
What?
Ask Marcia. You used to do that.
I used to
just like him. You cross your legs, and this stupid thing that say blue is for guy and pink is for girl. Okay. So we grew up with. I know.
I'm just trying to think. what you're gonna say next, Mom.
Let her cook, man. She's cooking.
Go for it.
So we have this thing, right? So blue is for guys, and then Brandon started saying, "Well, I want this pink shirt." In our mind, okay, so maybe he's like crossing his legs. Now he's wearing pink shirts. So then I said, okay. Then he started, dating girls. I said, oh, maybe not. Remember, even Marcia says, Brandon, really this color? Oh, and then you have the The necklace, like the
Bro,
pearl.
I bought this cool pearl necklace, but it was cool. Like it was like those little like pearl, kind of like the shell right here, but there are pearls. Yeah, and then they're on me like, what the fuck you wearing a pearl necklace for? But now it's like I don't know.
That's when we raised questions, but then it went away because then you see him, dating girls, and I was talking about girls, see all that stuff, and said, oh, okay, maybe not, but it wouldn't be a problem. But I didn't think after all.
Got it. I was just curious. Wait, do you think I'm curious your opinion. So say me and him both naked, right? I'm stroking my meat, he's stroking his meat. Is that gay?
No.
We're not touching each other. It's just like how we're sitting, but we're just naked.
No, I don't think so. It's just like a girl. Like in Brazil, we change in front of each other.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's very
See,
natural.
I agree. Yeah.
That's kind of how it is,
What about if a guy goes inside him?
Yeah, that is.
Mom, that never happened.
All the other way
I'm just
around,
curious.
yeah.
What's your limit? What's your borderline?
So let's say, you say the guy inside him, the guy is gay, he's not gay?
I mean, sure.
Wait, is it gay if he likes it?
I think gay. Okay.
Okay, let me say this, okay?
I think both need to enjoy it. And then that makes the whole thing.
Okay, cool. So let's say if there was a scenario, right? Let's say if me and Julian were collabing.
Right.
And we, whatever, right? Because we know Julian's not gay. I'm not gay. But then I guess the things that we do, let's just say it goes around that.
Well, this is like the actor thing, like the technical.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, technical. No one likes it.
We say it's not gay as long as the cameras are on.
That's our slogan. If the camera's on, it's not gay.
I think this is a hard topic.
Right.
I mean,
this is a tough.
Well, we've never done
podcast.
that though. By the way, we never done that. Okay, I want to make it clear.
We're just asking a question.
That's a good point. Like, what is?
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody has a different opinion about.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have that much experience on that.
Yeah, I sure hope not. I mean, threesomes, strip clubs, mom. I don't know. There are things I feel like I feel like there are things about you that I still don't know that I feel like.
I think that's normal though. I don't think your child should know everything you do.
No,
you don't think
I
so?
don't know everything you do, so I think that goes both ways.
All right, okay, ready? What's the crazy?
No.
Imagine. No, but yeah, mom. I understand that the field that I'm in now, it's a whole lot different than what I started with.
Absolutely.
But everyone else that also started doing what I do, they're also in the same. Doing the OnlyFans too, and it's good to see that, you seeing me come up from everything and, just to see the team that now working with and everyone here that I'm surrounded by are really supportive people. So, it's good to see that you are also supportive of that. So
Absolutely.
we appreciate that, Mom.
Yes, I am. And I think when I learned what this means to you guys, what it makes to you guys, why not?
Yeah.
You haven't proved me wrong yet, so.
Got it.
Well, I guess we're yet to see.
Have you ever seen his bank account?
Naked?
No, you've seen him naked, of course. No, but have you ever seen his bank account?
Well, no.
No?
Brennan, let's see.
You want to see my bank account right now?
So I want to see the savings first.
Yeah, do you know how much he makes?
No.
You have no clue.
No, because he gave me numbers before, but it changed.
Right. It does change.
I can't keep up with that. So, and I actually don't want to know because I don't want to be depressed.
Wait, what do you mean depressed?
Well, because I have been working for so long.
Oh, I see.
And he probably, not probably, for sure, already beat us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up there, Mom.
So better off not to know.
Yeah, it's up there, and just know we work hard every single day. I think we work real hard for what we got, and I think it's really deserving of everything.
No, absolutely.
So,
I think what you guys do is really I couldn't do it.
Yeah. But just know we're good. Just know that we're good, and
God bless you guys. Keep up the good work.
Of course.
Yo, I want to go back a little bit to Brandon growing up and you raising him and stuff. Is there I just want more insight. How was he growing up? Was he bad?
Brandon?
Was he good?
How was Brandon? I didn't know the pink shirt thingy. You know what I'm saying? Is there any other stories like that?
So Brandon was always loud.
Loud.
Everywhere he went, it's loud. He go to YMCA, everybody knew he was there. In school, so I was working Dunkin' Donuts. He was at the... how do you call?
Oh, you don't gotta say the name, but it's just the school next to it.
No, the school. But when you guys on the outside
playground,
recess.
Oh, recess. Okay.
I could hear him.
Dang.
From Dunkin' Donuts, I could hear him. It was like I was so loud that I still like at home now it's so quiet. You know, like he always wants the attention. So and then when he started doing the social media, I say, oh, that's what it was.
Perfect.
So, and I see him like always like happy, the happiest person. Even when he was a baby, he would smile to everyone. And everybody would say, he's a happy baby. He's a happy baby. And that went to, you know, he was 4 or 5, 10. I always see him with that image, like always happy, always loud. All the music playing on a car while I'm driving, singing along. So yeah, that's how he was the entire time.
And you wouldn't say the household that like, well, for me growing up where we lived at, like, you weren't like really tough on me, were you? Like, would you say you were tough on me? Would you say that like I was like you were just kind of always?
Well, it didn't matter because he would never listen to me. I tried to put some rules for him, but it never worked. Like go here and you know, like with the teachers.
Wait, was he the only? Well, you said you have another son, right? He's 14.
Yeah, but after, like, Brent and I, we used to live in the apartment. He was 6. And then when he was about 9, that's when I
Oh, okay. So there's a big age gap, right?
Yes, yes. But we had so much fun. Like, we went to Disney. I surprised him going to Disney. I never told him. So I still remember he's in the back of the car jumping when he saw the Disney signs and everything.
Yeah.
And we did so much, like, just 2 of us.
Right.
We fought too, right? Like we had big fights, and one day he packed his stuff. He went to live with the dad.
No, here's the thing. So a lot of times me and my mom would get into arguments back and forth a lot. And I really think that like, I don't know, I was still growing up. I was still trying to like see like what even my personality was, right?
But this is normal. I didn't take it personal. He packed, we dropped him off, and then he wants to come back, and then we had fun again.
It was a whole bunch of
I feel like that is normal.
This is normal. I think
every kid wants to move out.
Bro, I was like 12. I was like 11 years old.
Some adventure. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like he can't be in one spot. Like he wanted to try there. He didn't work, but he had so much fun at the place we used to live to. Like remember like the bike on the landscape and complain about Brandon destroying the landscape on the building. It was all that stuff, but he was a great kid, great company too.
Good to hear that, Mom.
Yeah.
Thanks for raising me. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, Mom. This is. I'm glad you're here on the podcast, and I really appreciate you going out your comfort zone doing this. This is definitely new.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I didn't know we would be doing this. To be honest, I didn't know I would be able to do this.
Anyways, Mom. So okay, you as a parent seeing your son do OnlyFans, right? And obviously, there's a lot of people hating, saying, or at least the comments that I get all the time, even in my messages. How does your mom support you doing OnlyFans, or why is your mom hanging out? Like last night when we went out to dinner, I posted a photo of us out to dinner, and they're like, why is your mom still in communications with you after doing what you do? So to all those people that are hating and all those people talking, all this bullshit and everything, what do you got to say to those people?
Jealousy. What does people have to offer? First of all, they have to offer something better for me to be able to answer them, because what are we doing wrong?
Yeah,
like I said, why they think that. So I think I have to ask them the question back.
Right.
Because it's easy to say, right? But what they have to offer instead.
I like that answer.
That would be something I would say.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, sounds good.
So those comments doesn't bother you guys at all, right?
No.
Yeah.
Because if it did, we wouldn't be here. If it bothered us, Mom, I would have stopped years ago. I would have been back there years ago.
I remember that. I remember when Brandon used to get those comments. I would be like so worried.
For real.
I'll be worried. I would hate them back.
Reply to the comments.
Why are you doing this to my son?
Yeah, no, but I told her to stop doing that because, Mom, they're going to find your Instagram. They're going to follow you. And then they're going to start commenting on your stuff when when you post family stuff.
I think he already prepared me for that. And I can't really just...
No, I really like hate because it makes you go more viral. Like,
that's what I hear.
More comments you have, the more viral you go.
Think of all the celebrities.
Do you think they realize that?
No, I think some of them are not that smart.
Some of them aren't that smart, but I think some of them know what they're doing to get the likes. I think a lot of people just do it for what do they have to offer? Nothing but give themselves attention.
Right.
Doing that, So
we answer them back? No, right?
Never. Maybe on some like funny stuff, but like other than that, no.
No, yeah, I don't want. yeah.
I want to ask you something else too, Mom. Something that I just remembered. So a lot of hate I've been getting was I think you saw the Bible video I did. I posted a video of me saying that I changed my life, and so April.
I saw it, but I didn't really, because I do believe in God. I'm religious. I mean, I do believe the Creator and everything. So I don't play with that stuff at all. So I just
scroll it. So yeah, okay. So you being religious and seeing what we do you think it's a sin?
Oh my God, sin is a very hard subject. Whatever's in your heart, that's what God see what is in your heart. Did you think like really bad about other people, like killing, like this hate? So I think sin it's a lot more than just like some type of work.
Yeah,
I don't sin. It's very hard to define.
I think everybody sins. So I think it's kind of hard to judge others.
We're already born with that. So
yeah.
Okay. No, that's a good point.
What else? Yeah, but I wouldn't make jokes or anything with God or anything related to ever.
Okay.
I respect with everything, so I wouldn't. Okay. So that one I didn't see it, so I just.
Okay, no, just scroll through it. Okay, I understand. I get it. Okay. But it was April Fool's, so I thought it was a good.
Good. Okay, then yeah.
That's whatever. Okay.
Got it. So being a mother of somebody that does OnlyFans, and I feel like you're very open and open. What advice do you have to kids that do OnlyFans and they're like afraid to tell their parents?
First of all is a passion on what they do, because with Brandon, I follow his
path.
Yeah, but there is another way.
Like what, the steps?
How do you say trajectory?
Trajectory, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
It's a hard word, but so I follow him. So I saw his passion, and it was understandable when he told me what he works for.
Right.
But if he never done that, and he just start playing videos and then make live, and then he come up to me with that, it would be hard to accept.
Got it.
So it depends what each individual doing. But I think if they come and tell their parents on the soft way, like Brendan said, go slow with the news. First, what you can do, and then how things can turn into it. And I think there is a chance for the parents to understand, because it's new for all of us. OnlyFans, the content.
Right.
At first you think, oh my God, you're going to be playing like sex in front of cameras.
Right.
Do I want my family to see this? Do I want my friends? What my friends are going to say? There is a lot involved.
Right.
So.
Have you seen any pictures of Brandon naked?
No.
I showed you, I think, 3 when we were there, and I showed Marcia too.
I saw you guys with the towel that you try to play and it fall.
Bro, oh my God, dude. You know what I did by accident?
What?
Bro, so we were in Vegas, and it was our first collab in Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was a photo, because I was showing my mom, I remember, and Marcio, dude, content just to give them an idea. So if any of our stuff gets leaked or one of our family members send it, like, I don't want you to be like surprised. So I just kind of did it, and we're so just like, be prepared, because this is what we do. Bro, okay, so I meant to show a photo of you and me in a towel, and it was. But what I didn't know though was it was a video. Bro, my towel fall. Remember when we like dropped the towel? Yeah. So it was one of the bloopers where I didn't catch the towel, bro, and my dick was just out.
So you saw it?
Well, it was fast, but
it was super fast. I didn't see. I just saw like the hairy part.
Yeah.
Oh
pubes,
my God.
it happens.
And I said, okay. But I don't want to watch because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to just watch what you guys do.
Right.
But I think I would like to see like the funny things. Like massaging the feet.
Oh yeah. Those little
the tickling videos.
Yeah, I think
cool.
those are
Brandon
funny.
loves those.
Yeah, I hate
those
the
are
tickling
funny.
videos.
I know Brandon don't like
No money's worth that. Stop requesting that, please. But anyways.
Yeah.
And one last question I want to ask you, Mom.
Yeah.
So, would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? Thought daughter means a girl who sleeps around with a bunch of guys, or a gay son, if you had to pick one.
Well, I would have a kid,
Okay.
and then they can come up whatever they want.
It's a good way of going around it.
Yeah, because for example, we don't know. I didn't know. I mean, first you love your kid no matter what.
Yeah.
And then whatever comes, the love is already there. So we can't change that. So they can be whatever.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, Mom.
Do you have any questions for us?
Do you have any other questions?
What is your guys' next big project? Sexually singing.
Sexually?
Hopefully that foursome. But other than that.
So Julian's going to do the jerk off thing with the group, right? That you don't know.
I mean, we got to find a good group. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you know who.
Yeah. So.
Next sexual project?
Yeah, like big one. You guys, for example, would you guys, let me just give some ideas.
Go ahead, let me hear.
So let's say you're in the building, like on the roof, and then you guys like would do something in there, like
jerk off.
Open.
I just feel like one thing I would hate is for someone to see and it reports us and then we get like all like, you know what I'm saying? But if it was in a private area and it was like, I guess somehow out in the open, I'm confident in what I do. Clearly there's a reason why people enjoy watching our stuff. We're good at it. We provide them with what we naturally got. And I guess what we naturally got is good, right?
Yes.
So I feel confident in doing that.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to see that.
You want to see?
Not see it. Just
wait a minute, Mom. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Just see the project happen.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you the best luck.
Thank you, Mom. We appreciate that.
Yeah. I think this what you guys do. Mm-hmm. Definitely help a lot of people in your shoes that haven't told the parents yet. So, hopefully this will help them.
I think it will, Mom. Thank you so much for coming on.
I think because it's really good that you can talk to your parents about what you do.
Right.
I wouldn't like doing something and I can't even share that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? It is a really tough subject. That's a lot of people think that's hard to bring up to their parents.
It wasn't easy for me, but now I understand better. Mm-hmm. When you come, you bring your parents close to the work, like right here, like this. I seen some of the people that you guys invited. I didn't have any idea
like who they were,
how it was,
like the setup and everything. Yeah. So,
well, this is the setup, Mom.
Yeah, this is the experience.
Everything's fun, professional here, good vibes.
Well, this one here was sober, right?
Yes,
sober.
One of the many sober podcasts we got, like 3.
Some, yeah. So, well, thanks for having me.
Of course, Mom.
Thank you for coming on.
Right.
Yes, Mom. Thank you for coming on and showing the people
and
that.
By the way, I want to say you did really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Mom, happy Mother's Day. Love you. Thanks for coming on.
Happy Mother's
Thank you.
And do you want to?
If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you drop a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, too, we have a Patreon where we post the explicit pod or uncensored version of the podcast. Make sure you go sub up on there. We have also a special segments that only go on Patreon. So if you guys want to see more stuff, more explicit stuff, go sub to our Patreon link below. If you guys are listening on Spotify, make sure you give us 5 stars. And of course, support the blue pages.
Can you say subscribe to the OnlyFans?
Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans. Mom says it. Y'all got to go ahead and click that link. Julian Barboza, Brandon Cardoso. Subscribe. You know where to find it. And we out. Peace.